Hello guys, subscribe my channel. It's Ivan from SL. You can type YIVAN from SL. That's my channel. Go ahead and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you get notifications. Alright, today I'm gonna walk through all of the buttons in the car. This is a 2021 Camry LE. Alright, if we're gonna start from this side, the left side, this little button here is the automatic high beams button. So it will dim the high beams for you when you're driving in the night. And that's your traction control. If you wanna take it off, simply saying if you wanna do burnouts, donuts on the vehicle on the snow, then you can turn it off. And also you can turn it off for the launch control too, if you are a car geek and if you wanna race someone. And this one is to open the back trunk, and this to open the gas door, and this your heated steering wheel right there. It will heat the steering wheel, only these 2 points, and this side, and that's your auto trip button. When you press that, you can see the odometer right now. Then if you press that, it goes to trip A, trip B, and how many miles you have done. And these little 2 buttons here control the brightness of the display, so you can get the brightness up, brightness down in this little meter board. And if you get these little buttons here, those little buttons control the little display, multi-display inside there. You don't have to, usually if you are in the ignition without turning on the car, then you have to press this little button to go through everything here. And if you navigate through this screen, first of all, that's your fuel economy, average miles per gallon you did. Then if you go down, I'm controlling from these little buttons here. That's your average miles per gallon. When you are driving, you can see this little bar will highlight. So if you are staying in 40, that means you are doing 40 miles per gallon. And if you go down, that's how many miles left. And that's your eco indicator. That means when you're driving, this little bar will highlight too. And if you pass this first little line here, that means you are kind of burning gas while you're driving. Try to stay within these 2 lines, this one and this little line here. And that's your digital speed. And if you go to the side, that's your driving support. That means when you're driving with your cruise controls here, it will show you in the screen. And if you go to the side, that little hazard sign, that means if anything goes wrong in the vehicle, it will pop there what's wrong. Like as an example, if you need maintenance, if you are going out of tire pressure, and if the engine oil is low, then it will pop up there. And this little gear sign, if you go up, then you can see all the safety features you have in the vehicle. LTA means lane tracing assist. That little thing is this little button here. And I would say don't turn this on if you are driving on the snow. And why I say that? Because the sensors can't detect the lanes when it snows. Probably you will get an accident if you turn on this button. And you had a PCS, that means pre-collision system. That means basically while you're driving on the road, if someone hard brakes in front of you, this car will come to a complete stop before you hit the car. and DRCC means dynamic radar cruise control. So that means while you're driving with the cruise control, you can set the distance between the cars while you're driving the cruise control. This is this little button and the settings are there. And BSM means blind spot monitor. That goes with your blind spots. It will turn on that little light there, that light, if you can see, that's to turn on that. And RCTA means rear cross traffic alert. That means when you're backing up, if you get so close to an object or someone passed by behind you when you're backing up, it will beep. And RCD means rear camera detection. If your rear camera is dirty for some reason, it will tell you on this screen that you have to clean it. RSA means road sign assist. That means it will show you the speed limit, speed signs, stop signs in the display there. And you have the vehicle settings there. If you not change the tire pressure warning systems, it's right here. And the settings, RCTA settings, the brightness of the blind spot monitor settings, and the sensitivity for the blind spot monitor. And rear seat reminder right there, and schedule maintenance. And if you go back, you have meter settings. It usually says settings in the Camrys, and the other cars it says meter settings, like the Highlander and Venza, Toyota Venza, Tacoma, like that. It will say meter settings right there. When you go to that, you can change the language, units, eco indicator, drive information, pop-up display settings, and default settings. Usually this comes with default settings every time, so you don't have to worry about this. And that's pretty much in the meter board. And when you come to this side again, this is to answer the phone after you connect to Bluetooth. If a call comes to your phone, it will come to the main screen. It's right here. Then you can answer. Also, you can decline the phone, like hang up the phone. And these are your volume controls for the radio. That's your talk switch, which is, I say, voice command. You can give voice commands to the vehicle. And you have the cruise controls here. To turn on the cruise control, you press this little sign here, cruise control, to turn on, and press set to get the cruise control. Now you are in the cruise control. After that, you can increase the speed, decrease the speed. After that, when you're driving with that, you can set up the distance between the cars right there. And the mode is to select your FM, AM, CS, XM. You can skip the stations from there. Alright guys, that's all for today, and I will put another video about all the other buttons, or these buttons here, what it does, and all those buttons what it does, from another video. Thank you guys.